Hello, Aries. It has been a while since I've seen you. Thank you so much for being here. I really enjoy reading Aries in particular because my rising sign's Aries, so I just really enjoy reading you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Whether your signs, sun, moon, rising, cross watching, whatever it is you're doing, all is welcome here to watch this. This will be for sun, moon, and rising though. Um, and possibly Venus if you feel like that might resonate for you. If you're specifically the love reading, anyways. Just in case you're curious, this is the incense that we are using today. So that is nice. For the general part of your reading, we will be using this. This will be, oh, by the way, between now and the end of October. We will be doing general with this deck. This is the Witch's Tarot. We'll also be doing some love reading and some career reading and some specific questions we will answer with an answer oracle deck at the end. I will be time stamping all of this. It will be in the description and in the pinned comment. Anyways, I feel like there was something else I was going to say. Oh, also, I would really appreciate it if you would follow me on Twitch. I do games on there, and I've been learning German, so I sometimes do that on there, but also I do tarot on there as well. So I would really appreciate it if you would follow and check me out on there. It would mean a lot. And, also, before we lay out these cards, for those of you interested, which, of course, you could look this up, but just so we know, going into this, Mercury is in retrograde for a couple more days at the time of filming and uploading this. However, it's only for a couple more days. It won't be in retrograde most of this. We do have Uranus, Jupiter, Aries, Chiron, Neptune, Saturn, and Pluto in retrograde. Let me go ahead and skip forward here as far as I can. I don't see anything else going in retrograde up till the middle of October at least. It doesn't show me past that, but so I don't know when Venus goes retrograde next, honestly. But Mercury won't be retrograde again during this. Mercury and Venus going retrograde are the biggest deals for me personally. Anyways, let's go ahead and start this general reading for you, Aries. What general messages do we have for Aries for now through the end of October? What are things they might need to know? What advice do you have? What is going to be happening in their life? What general messages do you have for Aries for now at the end of October? For anyone who's watched me live on Twitch doing tarot, or has watched me on here, I think I've probably talked about it on here. I hate getting court cards. There was one time when was really new to tarot, like almost 10 years ago. It must have been on here I was doing a reading. I don't even know if the video's still up. What? I might have even deleted it or something, I don't know. But I had like all court cards. I don't even remember if I just forced through my way and I don't even remember, but I feel like I just gave up and put the cards back in and reshuffled and relaid out cards because I hate court cards. I'm obviously more familiar with them now. I've been reading tarot for a long time, but I still hate court cards. I don't know why, but I do. And we have all court cards here, which means there's a lot of people and situations going on, possibly a lot of people having situations in your life that you are experiencing currently. Was the next card a court card too? I don't know. I specifically felt the need to pull 4 cards. That's why I was curious. The next card wasn't a court card, but I didn't have the energy that I needed to pull that, so we're not going to discuss that card. Anyways, the first card that we have is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is someone who is very ambitious, action-oriented, very possibly quick-moving. Let's see, why is the Knight of Swords here? Why is the Knight of Swords here in Aries reading? We have the Emperor. The Emperor is about authority, establishing something. um, structure. I feel like a lot of you might feel um, not in control maybe of something, or maybe feeling like you kind of want to get away from some kind of control or structure, like some kind of like fast like charge, like okay, I've got to change something up here. I feel like that might be how a lot of you are feeling. But be careful not to rush it, because we do have a lot of fast energy here with that. And it does make me concerned that like I could see some people rushing through that and it could damage things then, obviously. The next card here we have, that's interesting. We have almost all the suits of swords. I didn't even realize almost all the court cards were sword cards. We have the King of Swords this time. The King of Swords is about having mental clarity. A lot of it. And also, maybe there's not something, some kind of truth that needs to either be said by you or someone else. And I feel like that's going to bring mental clarity to everyone, including yourself. I feel like there is something maybe that you'll find the truth out about, or maybe you've recently found the truth out about, that brings you mental clarity. Why is the King of Swords here for you, Aries? We have the King of Cups clarifying it. That's being emotionally balanced, compassionate, really I feel like court cards in a general reading like this, because we've had the Emperor might as well be a court card. It's not. It's a major arcana. But with so much court card energy here, it takes a general reading, which already can be sometimes kind of vague, and makes it even more vague. Because it's like, yeah, emotional clarity and like being balanced. And I mean, yeah, we do have that energy here of like kind of wanting to break away from some kind of like structure, or someone kind of telling you what to do maybe, or something, or some kind of like authority figure possibly. But then also we have this energy here of like some kind of truth that really brings you mental clarity, and you need to be really emotionally balanced about it and not lash out. I mean, I guess that gives us more information than I'm giving it credit for, but okay, we'll just continue. The next card here we have is the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands this is someone with a lot of energy. They are very, not eccentric, very passionate about things that they really care about. I feel like they can be kind of impulsive sometimes too, which we did talk about earlier at the beginning. Why is this Knight of Wands energy here? Oh my god, you can't make this shit up. We have the Page of Wands clarifying the Knight of Wands. Okay. It takes me a second to piece together the court cards, because I feel like these are like more complex major energies, and then I'm like, okay, how do these two relate to each other? So we have the Knight of Wands, which was the energy, passionate and impulsive. And then we have this energy here of being inspired, new ideas, some kind of discipline, but also like a wandering free spirit, kind of in like a discovery kind of energy. I feel like there's maybe some more things that you need to discover. Like you have a lot of energy and passion here, but you have to really I feel like it's almost saying like, I mean, yeah, that's saying impulsive, but then it's almost like this energy here on top of it of like, be free, explore, do things. Like, so, I mean, maybe impulsive might be good in this situation. That feels weird to say though. I don't know. Oh, I know a lot of signs have like seems to have like really explosive exploration kind of like career moments this month and for next month. So maybe for a lot of you, maybe there could be some kind of like need for expanding that area of your life and kind of exploring more and kind of maybe even starting something new and being impulsive. Very interesting. Next up, we have the Page of Swords. New ways, curiosity. I would say new ways of communicating, or new ways of like, not necessarily communicating, because Wands is more of communication. Swords, I feel like, is more like action. So maybe new ways of taking action. Why is the Page of Swords here for Aries? What is this doing here? What is the Page of Swords here for Aries? Wow, we have explosive energy for you here in this general reading. This is crazy. We have the Empress card. So like all either court cards or major arcana, right? Yeah. Interesting. So some kind of growth. I feel like this is saying to remember, like, for example, this obviously is not going to be most of you, but like, let's say you wanted to be a musician. You're not going to start making music and then become the next Beyonce tomorrow. Like, is it possible? Maybe. But I feel like you'd have more luck winning a lottery ticket than that. I feel like, it's saying that, like, let's say you become a musician, it's going to take you a while and progress and learning and a lot of nurturing and growth to get to that place. I would also say that it's important. New ways of communicating we had with the Page of Swords. And curiosity. Some of you, it might be important to explore your more feminine side as well. And don't worry about, like, am I perceived as feminine or masculine? Just, like, explore what you want to explore and just discover who you are. I feel like that might be a period of self-discovery for some people here. Interesting. The overall cards, I'm going to show both of them and then we will go over what they mean. If I feel the need to clarify, we will. If not, then we won't, because they're just overall cards. They might give us a full picture in just them. We have the Two of Wands and we have the Four of Wands. I feel like this is all about future progress with the two cards together, because these go really well together. Future progress, future planning, and then like really good like roots, solid foundation. In this situation, I feel like it's like being really satisfied with what you're doing, where you are, who you're with, whatever the situation is, like really figuring out a future plan to get to the most happy state that you can be, and really be passionate about what it is you do or who it is you're with or whatever. Can we get one clarification card for the two of these overall cards combined? Because I feel like these energies are really combined today. Wait, what? Okay. That was weird the way that came out. I was like, do I take this? Because it wasn't the card on top, but the way... I can't even explain that way that came out. Okay, anyways. We have the King of Wands clarifying it. Of course we do. Yeah, this is just being a natural born leader, taking like charge. This could be about entrepreneurship. That's a word, right? So and a vision, like really having a vision for your future and really doing your thing. That's what it is. Can't sugarcoat it. Okay. Well, that was an interesting general read. Actually, hold on. I have to cut this deck several ways before we move on, because I do not want all court cards together in one spot next time we use this deck. now we will be doing love. I think we're going to do like we did with the first three. I'm feeling that for you. We are going to be pulling some Messages of Love Oracle cards by All Things Intuitive. This is one of my favorite Oracle houses. There it is. I was like, I just really felt like I needed to show it. I don't know why. Anyways. And then we will also be using another Oracle deck after this. So we are going to be using double Oracle deck for love today. So these cards could have an energy of, and I think we're going to pull these for like how, if you have someone that's on your mind or if you're with someone, how this person feels about you. If Virgo, or not Virgo, I'm Virgo, my son is. If Aries has someone that is on their mind that they're crushing on, or if they're with someone, what does this person think about Aries? For messages from now through the end of October this year. If Aries is crushing on someone, or if Aries is with someone, Aries is flirting with someone, that person that's on their mind. What does this person think about Aries between now and the end of October? Okay. Interesting. I don't think I've ever pulled, well, maybe I've pulled. That's a lot of cards off the bottom though. Anyways, off the top of the deck, we start off here with wait. The timing is not quite right. Let's show it more full so that way you can see the full card. So timing might not be right with something. Here is how they feel, because this is how they feel about you. And then we have stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. Interesting. So they do feel like it does have that potential anyways. We have new love. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. I mean, that's exactly what it says. A new love might be developing. A recommitment to love might be developing. But they do feel that. These next three cards were under the deck. And I'm of two minds on this. It really is up to you as to which one feels like it resonates with you more. These three cards were under the deck. Now, I did ask the cards how this person feels about you. But these were under the deck and not on top. So, it could be overall for how they feel about you. These cards might also be how you feel about them, since they were under the deck. So, I don't know. Let's go ahead and see what they say, though. We start out here with longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. That might be just what's happening. Interesting. We have fate. This is a destined partnership. It's very similar to a lot of these other cards here we had on top. And also we have integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? That's gonna, vary obviously between everyone watching, but yeah, that's what we got. And then we are going to, this has just been a popular deck for me this month. We're going to do some Romance Angel Oracle cards. This is by Dorian Virtue, right? Yeah. I don't know. For some reason, I think I seen somewhere that they stopped making this deck, right? This used to be a really popular deck. I don't know if it still is or not. I don't love the angel theming on this, honestly, but it was my first Oracle deck, though, so I bought this and the answer deck almost at the same time, if not at the same time. Anyways, can you give me love messages for Aries for now through the end of October? Give me messages for Aries for love for now through the end of October. What do they need to know? What's coming up? What is going to be happening? Need advice. Give me love messages for Aries for now through the end of October. Wow, we just have a lot of oracle cards, which is fine. Oracle cards don't take as long to read, so it is fine. Whatever spirit guide wants us to pull. Okay, we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So you may just have like some really nice moments with each other, or maybe some kind of vacation of some kind. I mean, I suppose it's possible some of you could go on vacation without each other, but like, I feel like there might just be some kind of like good connection. It could even be as simple as like a really nice message between the two of you, but a really nice energy there for, and also it's really about really enjoying that time and really living in that moment kind of thing too, I feel like. And not taking it for granted. We have finances and career. It might help if I actually show it. And we have financial issues are a factor of in your love life right now. So whether that is maybe holding you back or holding them back, that could be potentially holding someone back. It could be, having some rocky moments for you because of some kind of financial situation. It could even be that maybe because of financial situations, someone has to work more, which could in turn obviously make you spend less time together and stuff. That was like a weird thing. I was thinking about these paintings. The Kokomo Mall came to my mind for some reason. The mall doesn't exist anymore. And I'm not sure why they came to my mind, but anyways. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I would say that's definitely true. When you are more comfortable with yourself and really are confident in yourself, it definitely attracts people in more and definitely makes people want you more. So that's just something very good to remember in general. For your overall cards for love, we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. I mean, for some of you, this could be that maybe in this life you've been with each other before. Others of you, if that's not the case, you've definitely known each other in past lives, and you have like one of those really deep connections as if you already knew them or something like that kind of thing. And even if you're not aware of that yet, like maybe you haven't even talked to them that much or something, depending on what stage you're at with this, that would be the case then, I feel like. Also, under the deck, we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Yeah, something needs to let go of from the past and kind of like learn from the mistakes. Like make sure you learn from the mistakes, otherwise they will happen again. Okay, I think that we are going to do some career here. Can we get some career messages for Aries for now through the end of October? Can we get some career messages for Aries for now through the end of... Oh, that's weird. We get some career messages for Aries for now through the end of October. What do they need to know? What advice do you have for them? What's going to be happening in their career? Oh, wow. Interesting. The overall cards are like nothing like what's on top. I guess in the end, the overall initial vibe I get from that for the bottom cards of the deck being not necessarily negative, but like not really positive either. Seems kind of chaotic and stressful. The overall seems to be pretty positive in the end. Oh, wow. Okay, Let's go ahead and get into this. We start out here with the moon. Some kind of illusion, possibly a secret being held or something like that. Some unknown. It could be like an anxiety about the unknown. Why is the moon card here? What is this doing here? We have the Ace of Wands clarifying it. Some kind of inspiration to like do something new, or like the potential for something here. Some kind of new opportunity. New offer coming in possibly. A new way of doing things possibly. Some of you, I feel like, could be starting some kind of like of your own thing. Why is the Six of Swords here for Aries? We have the Temperance card. The Six of Swords is about like moving on, possibly. It could be about transition, and kind of releasing baggage, but like there's still that, like when you're releasing baggage, you still have that depression and sadness from whatever the baggage is. So maybe letting something go or moving past something, but also it's this energy here of like it doesn't seem like 100%. Like something here is like being patient, and oh, actually, I wonder if it's about moderation and balance. Maybe that's another side of the Temperance card. I feel like also it could be about being patient to see the results that you want to see. Like maybe it also could be saying like don't expect like immediate results. Like you have to be more patient. Like it's going to be more gradual than you think. We have the Knight of Swords here. The Knight of Swords is about ambition and taking action. What is the Knight of Swords here for Aries for career? Oh. We have the Queen of Swords clarifying it. Really thinking in depth, being unbiased before making decisions, and I feel like when you make decisions, you need to have really clear boundaries and really clear communication of like, I'd be careful from, I feel like people are going to respect it if you, it seems like if you are very clear about like, this is what I'm doing, this is what I expect, this is a possibility maybe. I feel like there's some kind of direct communication, very clear communication that will be appreciated here in some way. The last card here we have is the Eight of Wands. That is about some kind of action possibly, but it also can be about movement, fast change. It could be about some kind of communication or message coming through. It could be about some kind of travel. Let's see here. Why is the Eight of Wands here for Aries? Yeah, I do think that there could be some kind of transition or change here. And there's going to be a lot of effort and work put into it. And a lot of resilience. Resilience, and courage. Because it's going to be a little scary. It seems like something here, some kind of decision that's being made or some kind of action that's being taken is going to be a little scary. Overall cards here we have, I'm going to show what they both are, and then I will go over what they both mean, maybe clarify, depending on if we feel like we need to. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles is about possibly steady income. It also could be about like wealth. It could be about some kind of leadership role. Some of you could get a leadership role. It could be about just an abundance of wealth in some kind as well. And the Two of Cups next to it, I feel like it's like a really mutual attraction, like something whatever it is, it's something that you're really good at, but you also really enjoy doing and you feel really passionate about it, I feel like. I feel like, because the Two of Cups is about unified love, partnership, mutual attraction, is like the main ideas and concepts of the card, but this is a career reading, so it's definitely like something you're good at. That's the mutual attraction part, but also you enjoy doing. Let's see, I do want to clarify the Two of Cups actually. Can you give me more information on the Two of Cups? Why is the Two of Cups here? I don't know why we're feeling the need to clarify this, because Two of Pentacles? Oh, okay, I see. Don't burn yourself out. Yeah, even though you love doing it. I was thinking about this actually the other day. You know, people are like, oh, I wish I could do a job that I really enjoy doing. Even if you really enjoy doing your job, you could still burn out at it. Like, you really love making music, you can still burn yourself out by making too much music. Not that that's going to be the case for most of you, music in particular, but whatever it is, like, you know, even if you're doing something you really enjoy, like, just make sure you prioritize and do, like, really focus on time management. I also feel like, you know, this is the kind of thing of like, you know, if you, there's some kind of risk and like scary decisions that could be made here. And honestly, some of you might not make those. And if you don't, you know, you're not going to be in that position of necessarily in the position of like doing what you really love. And that's fine. I mean, that's up to you. You control your own destiny. But that is what the career cards told us today. Let's see. Now we are going to be doing this answer oracle deck. I am going to pull 3 cards. Each card will be for a different group of people. So after I lay out 3 cards, I'm going to ask you to choose which one resonates with you the most. So please start thinking about your question. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle here. And then I will go over one more detail right before we flip them over. Please give me more information about whatever question is on Aries' mind for now through the end of October. Can you please answer a question for Aries about something about their life that is on their mind? I'm going to lay out 3 cards, 3 different groups of people. Can you please give me Okay, so there are a couple different types of cards we could get here. We have yes, no, within a few days, within a few weeks, within a few months, choose a new direction, romance. There's some things like that. So we could have a lot of different kind of answers come out. Let's say your question is only able to be answered by a yes or no question. And if we get anything other than that, and whatever card resonates with you, then that means that it's not meant for you to know that right now. So we have card number 1, card number 2, card number 3. I would like for you to go ahead and choose which one resonates and speaks to you the most here. I'll do that so you can see them a little better, because the light kind of like causes a glare on them. Okay, so let's see. Card number 1, we have within a few weeks. So if that doesn't directly answer your question, that's the universe's way of saying you're not meant to know that right now. We have card number 2, we have don't stop. Again, if that doesn't answer your question, then the universe is telling you you're not meant to know that right now. And this card actually came up for Libra for one of their questions. We have the situation will improve for card number 3. And again, if that doesn't directly answer your question, then that's universe's way of saying you're not meant to know that right now. So that is what we have for you today, Aries. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it answered some questions that were on your mind, whatever part you watched. I also want to ask that you check out my Twitch. The link for that will be in the description and probably in the pinned comment. I also have timestamps for the parts of the video, but you'll have already seen that by now. But yeah, I do video games on Twitch. I've been learning German, so I'll stream that sometimes on Twitch, and of course I stream tarot as well. So if that sounds interesting to you, I would really appreciate it if you would follow me on there. Times have been tough, and thank you for being here. I will see you later. Bye. Where's my mouse? Oh.